Oh, meow meow. Ooh, what's happening here? Something is happening. Ah, yeah, this is a shark. And the biggest shark in the world is the devaluation of the Chinese yuan, the Chinese currency. And the People's Bank of China just devalued the yuan again, the biggest cut in 2 weeks. The yuan, the trade-weighted yuan, is now the lowest in 2 years, but against the US dollar only, the lowest in 8 years. Why is this the biggest development in the global economy? When you devalue, you export your problems to the rest of the world. They're exporting their deflation and overcapacity to the rest of the world. And we already see that because the Chinese producer price index used to be negative for years, is now positive. And the reason is that China suffers from huge capital flight because everybody knows that the yuan is overvalued. The yuan was, before this had happened, had revalued during 8 years. And now, if the yuan returns to the level of 2005, we may have another one-off devaluation of at least 20%. This would be shocking for the financial markets. But isn't it in China's interest to keep the yuan steady, especially before the People's Congress in November this year, 2017? Does China really want to set the stage for a global trade war with Trump as America's president? Well, the problem is that China's foreign exchange reserves have fallen sharply to a level where they have to defend their reserves. China is operating in a US dollar-based system, while their economic growth has declined 50 to 75% from a number of years ago, while they have had huge debt growth, especially US dollar debt growth of 1 to 2 trillion. And around the world, we have a shortage of dollars because offshore dollars, so-called euro dollars, finance 90% of global trade. We may have a situation that the American Federal Reserve will have to come to the rescue of China and give them a dollar swap, just like they gave a dollar swap to most central banks in 2008, but not the People's Bank of China at the time. But a dollar swap from the Fed to China may be politically impossible. And then what? What we are witnessing here is the bursting of a huge debt-induced asset bubble, the mother of all bubbles. And just at the time that nobody believes anymore in a hard landing in China, where we may be about to witness one. Ooh. This is the end game, because capital flight always causes a financial crisis. And what we're now seeing is something really shocking for global trade while nobody is looking. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe.